What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be taking a closer look at the PolySTRIKER XL fire starter from Exotac. Now, obviously, this fire starter right here has been out for many of years, but it's brand new to me. In fact, I have never owned or reviewed anything from Exotac, so I thought this would be a pretty cool little thing to review. And spoiler alert, the next video that you guys will see after this one will be another review from a product from Exotac. So make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for that. But before we actually test this thing and see how it performs, let's go ahead and read about it. Alright, you guys, what it is. The PolySTRIKER XL is a waterproof fire starter tool that works by using a combination of the ferro rod and the ultra sharp tungsten carbide striker to produce a shower of sparks. So long lasting, up to 10,000 strikes, ultralight, weighing in at 1.4 ounces, works when wet, burns hot over 5,500 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's go ahead and bust this thing out the package and let's see what it's all about. Alright, you guys, I got out the package right here, and I can tell you guys this right now, just my first impressions of this thing feels durable. It feels like it's not going to let you down. It feels like it's made with some very high quality material, and I really like the fact how the striker is built into the handle right here. You know how a lot of ferro rods have the striker dangling off the paracord or something? This is going to be a great addition to your EDC, your bug out bags, whether you're camping or hiking, fishing, hunting, anything of that nature, any outdoors activities. This thing is going to be pretty cool from what I can tell so far. Now let's go ahead and pop this little striker out. Now this part right here, guys, this is your striker, and this is made out of tungsten. That's pretty cool stuff right there. Here's your ferro rod. Now, of course, they have two versions of this type of ferro rod and striker. They got the normal version, and this is the XL. So let's go ahead and see what type of sparks this thing can throw. Of course, when you get a brand new ferro rod, you're going to have to scrape off that coating. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. That thing is shooting some good sparks. So let's go ahead and test it, and let's see if we can start a fire with it. Alright, you guys, so here I got a nice little fire plug. We're going to go ahead and break this thing in half. And we're going to save this other half, and I'm going to show you guys why here in just a second. But these fire plugs, if you're wondering, are from Blackbeard fire starters. These things are weatherproof, stormproof. I've done reviews on these in the past, so if you want to check out those videos, make sure you do that. Let's go ahead and lay that right there. Look at that. Look at that. That was super simple. There you go, folks. Have a look at that. Ain't that pretty cool? Alright, you guys. As you can see, that thing is burning pretty good. I would say that ferro rod really did the trick. So let's go ahead and put out this fire. Let's move on to our next test. Alright, guys. So they said that this fire starter right here was completely waterproof, so let's go ahead and test that. So what I got is, I got a cup, got a bottle of water. All we're going to do is we're going to pour some water in here. There you go. Got the water. We're going to take this thing, we're just going to drop it down in there. Make sure it's nice and wet. I can see that in there. Dump some water all over it. You can see the water dripping off of it. Now we're going to take this fire plug right here and see if we can start a fire with it. There we go, on the first strike. How about that? So yes, this thing does work while it's wet. Pretty cool stuff. And as y'all can see, got a nice little fire burning right there. Awesome stuff. I'm really impressed with this thing. Alright you guys, well there is a look at the PolySTRIKER XL from Exotac. And like I said guys, I think this is going to make a wonderful addition to your EDC or your bug out bags that be able to put in your pocket. I really like the fact that you can put that striker right there in the handle and make it more convenient for you to carry. Very lightweighted, very cool. But yeah guys, I think it's an excellent product. Let me know what you think down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead, hit that like button, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.